more and more AI tools are released. At least I'm using way more tools now than just a few months ago, and it's actually to the point where it's getting a bit confusing to keep track of which tool to use in which context, but I try to stay on top of it. At least it's extremely fascinating how the synergies are between all these tools. I want to talk a bit about how we can actually combine some of these tools. So basically take the output of one tool and feed it into another AI and have another AI improve the work of the original AI that created the output. And one very specific example is I was working in Sora, which is like the image and video ultra realistic model by OpenAI. And I was just seeing like how I was working on some motion graphics for House and just seeing how the capabilities are of Sora now to sort of tweak some text and make sort of like 2D graphics. And I got some pretty impressive videos, but they sometimes took a while to generate because I was always choosing the highest resolution, I think 720p. And I then remember that I've actually also been using this AI tool UniConverter by Wondershare, which has it's basically a suite of different tools for enhancing video and images in particular. And I was like, why not just export in like the lowest quality, or why not just generate in the lowest quality in OpenAI Sora and then enhance whatever versions or iterations I want to use later on. I just basically change my workflow to just export in lowest quality, and then I could iterate way faster and then simply just take the one video or like the few videos I wanted and then have it upscaled and enhanced using AI as well. So I want to just quickly show how this workflow could actually work, and yeah, hopefully give some inspiration for how you can implement that into your workflow. All right, so we're now in ChatGPT Sora, and I basically prompted Sora to have fun with the thumbnail of this video. And then I also made it use the cartoonify preset. So basically to turn it into sort of a cartoon style. So these are the results. I guess I'll choose one of them at least. And then what I want to do is to actually decrease the quality even further, because obviously this is 480p, but it's still not too bad. And if I decrease the quality even further and give it a bit less pixel information, I think it'll stress test UniConverter a bit more, and it'll be easier to see before and after. But just know that when you then do it, for instance, with a 480p video, of course, the result is going to be even better because there's less to upscale and enhance. But yeah, I guess I'll go with this one. You can see the full video here. And then I will do the same with a video from another series. I did some futuristic videos in outer space, but a bit more detailed, a bit retro as well. So basically these have a lot of like graphical elements, and then the tagline, "The future is now," is faded in. So I'll try to increase the quality with one of these as well and compare before and after, and also like the other video, decrease the quality a bit so it's a bit lower resolution for UniConverter to work with. So we're now in Wondershare UniConverter, and as you see, it's basically a collection of a lot of tools related to video and image enhancement and other AI stuff as well, like text-to-speech. So I really like how clean the interface is, and that it's all like very specific tools. And what I'll be focusing on now is, of course, the video enhancer. So let's try to add our video to the video enhancer tool. And then it just loads in the video, and yeah, and you can see that I decreased the quality, so it's pretty pixelated now. And what I'll try with this one is to use the enemy enhancement first. So basically, this is I think a new feature in the UniConverter that focuses on the enhancement of cartoon content. So let's press this one and just try the 4x increase in resolution. And we then have the option of generating a preview, a 3-second preview, which is nice because the way it works in UniConverter for a lot of these AI tools is that you pay a certain number of credits per enhancement job, essentially. So in this case, the estimated number of credits is 5 credits. to enhance this with the enemy enhancement model. So before we do that, it's pretty nice to be able to see how well it works. So it's now done with the preview, and we can just take a glance at it. So let's try to just scroll through it, and I think it's pretty evident to see that it's at least a lot better in the enhanced version. So I think what I'll try to do for now first is to export this, and then we're giving a notice that the task has been created and that we can follow the progress below. Okay, so it's now done with the export. Let me just show before, and then I'll show the full result afterwards. So first of all, this is the original version. And let's play the enhanced version. To me, at least, it's a lot more clear, especially in the still frames. Like you can still see some pixelation like in the high movement parts of the clip, but in general, the characters are a lot more clear. All right, and let me try with the other video as well, like the retro graphic, the one with the tagline "The future is now," just to see how the general video enhancement model works. So we will add this video. Let's see, and we will use the quality restoration model, and yeah, and export. All right, so let me show you the end result. So first, this is how it used to look like. So I will play the original version now. And this is the enhanced version, the end result. So, of course, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better, and it's, with everything else in AI, it only gets better from here. I think it's already very impressive, and it's definitely something I've both been using and also something I will keep using in my workflow. Of course, it doesn't have to be something from Sora. It could be anything, like even images from ChatGPT image model, or it could be even if you have old assets from maybe decades ago that's in a low quality and low resolution, you can give those assets new life in projects today by just simply enhancing the quality of them. I've always thought that it was a shame in I think they began in like the 1990s to record movies with digital cameras rather than like back in the days where they recorded movies on film. So basically movies from many decades ago can look ultra crisp and high res today, but it's more difficult with these 90s and 2000s movies and TV shows because they were recorded in like a digital format with an absolute resolution. But now it seems that like it could actually become upscaled using this technology. So that's just really amazing to be able to see these productions in higher quality as well. Anyway, just a side note, I hope you enjoyed this video and can use it in your own workflows. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Stay tuned for more, and see you soon. Bye-bye.